10 things I cannot, will not, I just can't do it. Buy off brand or live without. So I've been listening to a lot of people doing their list of 50 things I don't buy anymore, 10 things I can live without. And as I was listening, I said, I haven't found anyone that says 10 things that I just can't live without. And so I came up with a list, a real quick list of 10 things. One, I cannot buy off brand because a lot of in saving money and getting out of debt and building wealth, one of the suggestions is to buy things off brand. And while I do buy a lot of things off brand, my husband and I, there are just some things that I can't do it. I just cannot do it. Growing generational wealth. Hey, y'all, happy Friday. My name is Janice. And on this channel, we talk about money, investments, getting out of debt, growing generational wealth. Our why of getting out of debt, saving, investing is so that what we can help the next generation. People of color are way, 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 way below. And a lot of us we do not have an inheritance to pass on to our children. And that's one of the ways you get your bloodline and your generation out of debt is having the wealth to pass on, but also teaching your children how to grow wealth and how to get out of debt. So really quick, we're going to talk about 10 things I cannot live without or off brand. I want to thank you again for your love and support. Be sure to check out my other channel, Janice Hilton and Allegedly Janice. For those of you who sign up for the husband profile course, you will be getting your reading package today or tomorrow. Okay, so 10 things that I just cannot buy off brand. Number one is tissue. Let me tell you, during COVID, when my husband came home, I think his anniversary gift to me was tissue. Remember when it was so hard to find tissue? Girl, it was so hard, but thank God we always have a stockpile. So we weren't out of tissue. But I cannot do off brand tissue. I have one brand that I stick to. My husband, no, don't you bring anything else in this house. Don't bring anything else in here, Mike. I've been looking at you like, Mike, what's that? That is not going in my toilet. So I cannot do off-brand tissue. Neither can I use any other brand of tissue. It's just something about this one tissue. I ain't gonna tell you which one is because I'm not trying to give anybody no free advertisement. But maybe I'll make a list. I should make a list in the description. But I cannot do off-brand tissue and I can't do any other tissue. When we go to the hotel, of course, you have to use the tissue they have, and that tissue they have clogs my toilet. So I can't use that tissue in my toilet. Number two is mouthwash. I cannot do off-brand mouthwash. I don't understand people talking about buy off-brand mouthwash. No, ma'am. I can't do. How do y'all do? I can't. I have one specific mouthwash that I buy. Again, I will make my list and put it down. So if you want to go over and pick it up. But I have one specific, it's one brand of mouthwash I use. I can't use no other brand and I can't use off brand. Okay, I just cannot, I can't do it. I'm sorry. I don't care how much money it can save me. I just cannot do the off brand mouthwash. And at the end of this, I'm going to tell you why I can't do it. Okay. Number three is paper towel. Girl, I can't do no off-brand paper towel. No, honey, my tissue and my paper towel, they have to be right. I use one brand for my tissue and I use a other brand for my paper towels. My husband come up in here and with some off-brand paper towel. Girl, I'm like, Mike, what is that? What's that? I know you didn't buy no off-brand paper towel. He was like, babe, that's all they had. That's all I got. I said, okay. You don't come up in here with no off-brand paper towel. But what I have done is I've been listening to some of the other moms, and one of the moms, I believe, suggested reusable paper towel. And so I jumped online and I ordered reusable paper towels. So they're like little little wash rag looking like that they use, and then you wash them and reuse them again, because we do use a lot of paper towel, because every time my kids go in the kitchen, they know, go right to the sink, don't open the fridge, don't touch a plate, don't touch a cup, don't open a drawer, go to the sink when you go in the kitchen. My kids know, so we do use a lot of paper towel. And of course I use the before this, I used to, with the paper towel, the long one, I used to cut it in half, because all they need to do is wash their hands and dry their hands, and that's all they needed. So I just ordered me the off-brand paper towel. I mean, not the off-brand, the reusable paper towel. And when I get them, I'll probably do a video on it. Okay. So I can't do off-brand paper towel. Number 4 is coffee cream. Girl, cousin, I gotta get another name for y'all. Wait, remnant something. Money savers. I'll come up with a name. I cannot. First of all, my husband and I will be married 10 years in May. Thank you, Jesus. I never used to drink coffee until I got married. And I used to drink a Dunkachino every day. Thinking back, I wasted so much money drinking Dunkachino. It was really shameful. Thank God I don't do it no more. My doctor was like, Jan, you'll have to stop drinking it. It's not healthy, da da da. And I think I went on a fast or something. And my pregnancy, I couldn't have. When I was pregnant with little Michael, it made me sick. I couldn't have it. And the next day I told my husband, well, after I had little Michael, I said, when you come, don't you come without my Dunkachino. So he came with it, and I still couldn't drink it, because the hormones and all of that. So it took a while. And then I started drinking it again. I said, no, I gotta stop. I have to stop, because I used to drink a lot of Dunkachino. So my husband drinks coffee every day. So I started drinking coffee with my husband. But I can't do off-brand coffee. I can't do it. My husband used to make the call. I said, Mike, what is this? What what kind of coffee? He said, I just thought we could try. I said, no, sir, I can't. It's still under the counter. It's probably been under there about 3 years. He said, okay, we'll just keep this for when we run out. I can't do off-brand coffee. My coffee has to be one of these 2 coffees, name brand. I just can't do the off-brand. And you know what else I can't do off-brand? Coffee cream. I went to Aldi's and I bought 2 different coffee cream, and I was so excited. I was like, Mike, look, Aldi's have coffee cream. Let's try. Oh, we could save a whole lot of money with the coffee cream. Girl, I was like, no, what is this? It's still in my fridge. It is still in the fridge, y'all. It's probably expired. I was just I told my girlfriend, I said, I'm gonna bring it to you. But she said, oh, I'm gonna come pick it up, because it's probably not good for it to be out all day while we're in the office. So she's supposed to be coming to pick up the coffee cream. But I can't do no off-brand coffee cream. I don't care. I will pay $6.99 for the big bottle of coffee cream, or whenever it's on sale, it's fine. I don't care. I can't. I just can't do it. Okay. Number six, borrowing books. I'm a book lover. You know how some women love shoes, love purses and stuff. I love book. You can tell. Can you tell? I can. You can tell. I love books. Okay. Wait till I go in my den, and of course, I have a lot of my books out here, because we have a den that we just had stuff in. Mike's mom stuff, she passed, and so we're cleaning it out, trying to get in the den. But I can't be borrowing no books. I'm sorry. Okay. But that's because I'm a book lover. And I guess the books I'm reading is not necessarily in the library. Like, I have a lot of Bible study tools, because I am a student of the Bible and I am a Bible teacher. So you need a lot of studying tools to study. I can't be running to the library every time I need to look at the chronological biblical guide. But that's because I love books. You will never hear me spending $12,000 on some shoes. Girl, what? Not me. You will never hear me talk about $5,000 Chanel bags. Girl, not me. But I will buy some books now. Okay. I will buy. I can't borrow books. I just can't. I have to buy a book. Okay. Tom Bower. You see, I bought Harry's book here. Look, I got two all 500, most 500-page books I can't borrow. These are books I own. I have to own. I have to own. Number 7. I cannot do off-brand, over-the-counter medicine. I can't do it. I tried it, can't do it. I can't. Sorry. It's not the same. I can't. And I have a specific, I'm looking at this medicine right now, specific over-the-counter medicine that I take, over-the-counter cough, flu, whatever, but it also works for my allergy. And I found it about 3 years ago, and that is all I buy now. And when I go to the store, I'm buying at least 2 or 3 at a time, and it's $18. I will pay the $18.99. I can't do no off-brand, over-the-counter medicine for that, but I do off-brand, over-the-medicine allergy pills. Y'all know I got the allergies. I'm praying, and so my doctor said, try the off-brand because the Benadryl makes me drowsy. She said, try the off-brand. I tried the off-brand. It worked miracles. Yes, it did. So now I have off-brand Claritin, off-brand Zyrtec, off-brand Benadryl. But that's it. I can't buy nothing else. The cough medicine and all of them, no, ma'am. The off-brand vitamins, can't do it. I have to... I have to have the ones. I just cannot. Okay. I wrote down here that I do off-brand sanitary napkins. So shout out to Walmart. I love the Walmart brand. I tried it, and I have a look back when I can't tell you when I bought Stay Free, whatever. As a matter of fact, Lexi had an accident program, and I had to run out and buy her some and drop it off. And she was like, Mommy, I can't, what's this? It just feels so uncomfortable. And I tried it. I was like, oh no, child. I had to bring the whole big bag of pads to the job to give it to the girls. Cause I'm so used to this one, but it's a lot like Stay Free. I know it's a lot of information, but FYI. Okay. Number 8, cable. I know one of the big things money savers and financial savers and getting out of debt to cut is cable. My husband cannot live without his cable. And so we've had whatever we had since we moved here. And last year I was like, Mike, we paying too much in cable. Let's just call around and see. So he called around and got this cable. So I was talking to him about, can he call to see if he can get a cheaper plan now that we have the streaming service. He said he's going to call. And so I know I was messing with him. I said, we could just cut it out. He looked at me. He said, I work too hard. I'm going to have me my cable. So we can't cut the cable bill. Okay. My husband, he said I work very hard, and he has to have his cable, and he has to have my husband is a political junkie. He listens to it all day, watches it all day. The TV's on, or his computer's on. So we have the cable. We're not going to get rid of the cable, but I also have the streaming that the kids mostly watch the streaming. I'm going to do another video on that. Okay. Number 9, they talk about cutting out restaurants. We don't go out to eat a lot. We have a budget for the kids to eat out, so they can eat out once a week, and that's McDonald's, Burger King, pizza, or whatever. And so that's their once a week, or they might say, oh, I want to go to IHOP or whatever. So whatever it is, our kids can eat out once a week, and I think we have a $25 budget for them to eat out once a week. So that's not something we're going to give up. We think this is a part of growing up, and having options and teaching them how to choose and make choices and options. And sometimes we go to the restaurant and we sit down and eat. So that's not something that we are going to cut because we don't go overboard. Like, once a week to us is like, I could eat $25 by myself. As a matter of fact, I ordered lunch on Monday it was a girl's birthday party, and my food came out to almost $50. Okay, because I eat. And number 10, girl, I don't know how people Stay in a cold house. Oh yeah. Oh, we turn our heat down and we just put on another pair of sweatpants and two-shirt. I can't do it. I can't. I cannot do it. I have to have my heat, of course, at a comfortable 70 degrees. That's as low as I can go. 68, 60. No, it's 70. Okay. And so, but we do things to help us. So we're turning off the lights, making sure our lights are off. We were December. I noticed that our PSNG bill was almost $500. But it was cold. We were home. My husband was home. My husband's working from home now. The baby was home from school, so the house had to be comfortable. And I was home for about a week. So we our PSNG bill for December, we don't really make a judgment on our heating based on that because we're home. We're home like for 2 weeks. And so but I can't walk around in a cold house. My house have to be comfortable, not hot because I don't like heat, but just enough to take the chill off, just enough for me to walk around in some shorts. I can't. And one of the things I notice about the people talk about saving and cutting back and don't buy this and don't do this is I don't know if they're doing it just to have money in the bank or they're doing it because they can't afford to. Because a lot of people, it just sounds like they're struggling. And one of the things about wealth is wealth allows you to live a comfortable life. And sadly, a lot of the people I'm listening to, they don't sound like they're living a comfortable life. Like in the cold house, that's not being comfortable. You're not comfortable if you're walking around with two pants on and two sweatshirts in your house, not outside. And so when you are out of debt, okay, and you have more income available to you, one of the things you need to do is to enjoy your life. You need to enjoy. That's why my husband's like, I work very hard. I'm gonna have cable. Okay, I'm gonna do another list. I have another list coming very soon with the water. What I can't do without my water. All right, so those are my 10 things. I will probably link them below. Probably not right now because I have to do another video for Janice Hilton. If you have things you cannot live without or the off brand, comment below and let me know. But I want to know what else you can. And I'll probably come up with more. I just thought about this. I'm like, nobody's talking about stuff. It's just like, oh no, we have to do off-brand everything. Oh no. And I'm like, well, I can't live without it. I have to have my mouthwash. I have to have my tissue. I have to have my I love you. Let me know what you think. Comment below. Talk to you later. Bye.